Presidential Pictures presents
The Adventures of Santa Fe Sam, Part 2, by Sandy Wright, illustrated by Ryan Harding. That night, Sam is tucked in his bed, fast asleep. All of a sudden, he is awakened by a bolt of lightning striking a bush. Kabam! The thunder sounds like a train coming through the wall. Sam is up in a flash and scampers outside to see what is happening. The bush is burning. He thumps his foot on the ground and barks out in alarm. Immediately, his dad is right beside him. "It's okay, Sam," he says in a calm voice. "The fire is out now. Why don't you run down to the stream and get a bucket of water just in case?" Sam grabs his hat, bandana, and bucket and heads for the stream. Sam is just about to put his bucket into the water when he notices something glittering in the moonlight. He forgets all about his bucket because he is so curious. He has to know what it is. Sam then visits someone he knows is awake at this time of night. Mr. Owl, he calls, holding up his discovery. "Who goes?" replies the wise owl. Sam answers, "It's only me. Sam, I found this in the stream. Do you have any idea what it is?" "Why, that's a gold nugget," the owl recalls. "Over 100 years ago, humans came here from all over the country to mine gold. It was called the gold rush. Gold was found in the mines and streams of New Mexico, but not enough to get rich. So the miners moved on." Sam thanks the owl and says goodbye. It is now daylight as he heads home. Along the way, he decides to pick some flowers for his mom. Suddenly, he sees something unusual in the grass. Miss Butterfly, who is sitting nearby, asks, "What did you find in the flowers?" "I hope you can tell me," Sam says, rubbing off the dirt and holding it closer to her. Miss Butterfly knows what it is right away. She explains that has been there for many years. A Spanish explorer must have dropped it. It is a belt buckle. The explorers were sent by the King of Spain to search for the cities of gold. They did not find what they were looking for, but instead they found enchanting land full of pueblos, buffalo, piñon nuts, pottery, turquoise, and prairie dogs just like you." Miss Butterfly continues, "These early explorers liked it here and stayed. The Hispanic people who lived in New Mexico today are their descendants. Do you know that Santa Fe is the oldest capital city in the United States? Every year, the Santa Feans celebrate with a fiesta or party to which everyone is invited. They burn a huge puppet of gloom to bring happiness to the town." Wow, Sam thinks. The early Spanish settlers added a wonderful richness to my homeland in New Mexico. Sam even feels a little like a Spanish explorer himself, having found so many treasures. He leaves the buckle where he found it. Sam thanks Miss Butterfly for the history lesson and hurries home. His mom greets him with a nose rub, which is the way prairie dogs kiss. Inside his cozy home, Sam thinks about all the wonderful things he has learned. He feels tired, but happy. His home has shown him so many treasures and surroundings have such special stories to tell. Soon he's asleep and dreaming of the fun adventures that lie ahead.